As part of my project to build a DIY dishwasher, I need to find a way to sense the water level. With a pair of stainless steel rocks or a pair of chopsticks made in Korea, we can create a simple water level sensor to use with the Arduino. This is my lab setup. I've got an Arduino Nano on the breadboard connected to a relay module, a relay shield that can control up to 8 AC appliances. This is how it looks. The relay, each one have an LED. This signal is on or off. Then I connected to relays switches to replace the mechanical switches in this power bar, so I can plug in 2 pumps. The 2 pumps will take water from one container to the next, depending on the water level. On the Arduino, we connect the analog input pin A1 to our water sensor, and we need to have a pull-up resistor of 1.8K tying it to 5 volts. The water level sensor is made of 2 stainless steel rods. If no water goes between them, a resistor of infinity will be formed. When water goes in, the higher the water level, the resistance will drop to around minimum around 500 ohms. That will give a value to the analog pin A1 of the Arduino. This is the pump that I'm using, 220 volts, just 2 watts in power, 2 of them. To connect the Arduino Nano to the relay module, let's have 10 pins, 1 for ground, 1 for 5 volts, and 8 signaling pins from D2 to D9. The switches from the relay module is connected in parallel to that of the mechanical switch in each one of the power bar outlets. Let's start the experiment. This is our water level sensor connected through the alligator clip to our Arduino's analogRead signal pin A1. The program code will call analogRead from A1 to produce a number between 0, no water, to around 420, around 3 inches of water. That will tell us how to control the pumps. Now let's put in the water pump, which I use to pump the water in between the 2 buckets. The pink bucket is our reservoir where water comes in, like tap water. The blue one is our water tank. That's the one we want to fill up. When it reaches the maximum level, we want to drain the water back to the pink bucket. The water will fill up, drain, and repeat. All under the control of the Arduino Nano with input coming from the water level detector with 2 steel rods. The exhaust pump has been turned on, second switch has been lighted up, also on the relay side. Very soon it will turn to intake. Right, this first relay has been turned on, now we are in an intake mode. Water is being pumped from the pink bucket to the blue bucket, which is our water tank. So we see water is filling up, filling up, filling up, until it reaches the high level mark. See the white tape there on the blue bucket. Once it reaches that, it will go into exhaust mode. Now water is being pumped back to the pink bucket, which is our reservoir. And when the blue bucket reaches the bottom, it means there's no more water. The sensor will send a 0 number back to the A0 input. Arduino will detect that 0 and knows that the water is empty, and then we will start pumping again. So now we're in the intake mode again. Water is being pumped back to the blue bucket. Let's take a look at the program code. On the setup program, we start by running a for loop to set up the pin mode of all the output pins that we use to drive the relay modules or to output from D2 up to D9. And then we have to set up our input pin A1 to input mode. Next, the loop program. From the very beginning, we have water level read by the analog read function, and we take the input from the analog pin A1 And then we use a serial pin to dump it on the debug window there. See the number rolling there, 370, 380. Then we check the water level, whether it's lower than the low level number, which is 10. And if so, we turn on intake. If water is higher than the high level, which is 420, then we change the mode to exhaust. The next is a switch statement that checks what is our mode. If it's intake mode, then we turn on the intake pump. If it's exhaust mode, we turn on the exhaust pump. The program will then repeat itself. Now let's look at the debug screen on the right hand side. Now we are on exhaust mode. Water is dropping. As you see, the number is now 170, 160, 150. Dropping until it reaches a number less than 10, which means there's no more water. Then we go into the intake mode. Now see, we're in the intake mode now. Number is rising until we reach the high level mark, 420. Then the cycle will repeat. We go back to the exhaust mode. So this program runs endlessly until we switch off the power of the Arduino. That's all I have this week. Thanks for watching, guys. See you.